No, I didn't. Actually, it's a good idea. Let me amend the
I'd like to call the 2024 Gloucester Township Reorganization meeting to order. Would everyone please rise to the pledge of allegiance and remain standing for the invocation given by Pastor John Verso of the Jews United Methodist Church.
Pledges to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let us pray. Good and gracious God, thank you for the blessings that you have bestowed upon us here tonight and in this great community of Gloucester Township. Thank you for our leaders and for all those who govern our great community. As we begin this new year and welcome our new slate of leaders, we ask your blessing upon each of them. Grant them wisdom and compassion, drive tempered with humility, and the servant's heart needed to help our community thrive. Most of all, grant them joy in serving the common good and the strength to weather the challenges ahead. Thank you for all those who serve our community by putting themselves in harm's way. Our law enforcement, firefighters, and EMS workers. Bless them, O Lord, with protection, integrity, and peace. Finally, O God, we thank you for the freedom to speak up and to have our voices and votes counted. Help us use them responsibly so that all of us working together may build a more fair, just, and loving community for all. Amen.
A special meeting of the Township Council is being held in accordance with the schedule of meetings of the Township Council established and adopted by the Township Council, which schedule designated the time, date, and place of this meeting. Adequate public notice of this meeting has been provided pursuant to the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Act. For using an electronic amplifying and recording device in order to obtain an audible and clear record, we request that all wishing to speak be recognized and state your name and address directly into the microphone. The recording device is to be solely utilized by the Township Clerk's office for the preparation of the minutes and shall be the official record of the Township Council meetings. We would now like to swear in Gloucester Township Council members. Councilman James Nash will be sworn in by Mayor David Mayer.
Let's turn this way so we can see you. Place your left hand on the Bible, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, James Nash,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance
and to the governments established in the United States
to the United States
and in this state
and this
under the authority of the people.
under the authority
I further solemnly swear
of the solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all of my responsibilities
all my responsibilities
as a council member
as a council
in the Township of Gloucester,
of the Township of
in the
Gloucester,
State of New Jersey,
in the State of New
to
Jersey,
the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Councilwoman Tara Walters will be sworn in by Mayor David Mayer.
Place your left hand on the Bible. Repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people. I further solemnly swear that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform my duties as a council member in the Township of Gloucester in the state of New Jersey to the best of my ability. So help me God. Congratulations, council.
Councilman Michael Mignon will be sworn in by Senator-elect Paul Moriarty.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Michael Mignon,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United
that I will
States
support the Constitution of the United States,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same,
and to the governments established
to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of council member,
of council member,
Gloucester Township,
Gloucester Township,
State of New Jersey,
State of New Jersey,
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Councilman.
Councilman Orlando Mercado will be sworn in by Assemblyman-elect Dan Hutchison.
Come on, Ricardo. Come on. Yeah.
This is truly an honor tonight. Really excellent.
Carlos, why are you doing this?
We know each other. This is an honor to swear Orlando. He's been my council president pretty much my entire duration on council. He's led this council forever. However, going after America's mayor and an Emmy Award winning TV personality, I feel inadequate. Please repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Orlando Mercado,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution and laws of the state of New Jersey,
and the Constitution and laws of the State of New Jersey,
and I will bear true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
to the governments established
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
and
justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of the council
all the duties of a council member
of the Township of
for
Gloucester
the Township of Gloucester
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Roll call, Ms. Grace. Mr. Hutchison,
Present.
Mr. Mercado,
Present.
Mr. Mignon,
Here.
Mr. Nash.
Here.
Mrs. Walters. Here. Mrs. Winters. Here. Is there a nomination to open the nominations for the president of Township Council?
I'd like to make a nomination of Orlando Mercado for president and council.
I second that nomination.
Any other nominations? Someone make a motion to close the nominations and vote on the motion for president?
Make a motion to close the nominations.
Roll call, Mr. Hutchison,
Yes.
Mr. Mercado,
Yes.
Mr. Mignon,
Yes.
Mr. Nash,
Yes.
Mrs. Walters,
Yes.
Mr. Winters.
Yes.
Mr. Mercado will now be sworn in as president of the Township Council by Assemblyman-elect Dan Hutchison.
I state your name.
I, Orlando Mercado,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution and laws of the state of New Jersey.
and the Constitution and laws of the state of New Jersey.
That I will bear true faith
That I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the state
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
And I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of the council president
all the duties of the council president
of the Township of Gloucester
of the Township of Gloucester
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability. So help me God.
We'll now open up nominations for Vice President of Council. Entertain a motion.
I'd like to make that motion to nominate Michael Mignon as vice president.
Is there a second?
I second.
Any other nominations? May I have a motion to close the nominations?
I'd like to make a motion to close nominations.
May I have a second? On the question, roll call please.
Mr. Hutchison,
Yes.
Mr. Mercado,
Yes.
Mr. Mignon,
Yes.
Mr. Nash,
Yes.
Mrs. Walters,
Yes.
Mrs. Winters.
Yes.
Mr. Mignon will be sworn in as Vice President of Council by Senator-elect Assemblyman Paul Moriarty.
I state your name,
I, Michael Mignon,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United
I will
States
support the Constitution of the United States,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
the Constitution of the state of New Jersey,
and I will bear true faith
and will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same,
and to the governments established
to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties duties
of Vice President,
of Vice President,
Council,
Council,
Gloucester Township,
Gloucester Township,
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations again.
Mr. Nash, we're gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna allow our 4 elected officials that were sworn in tonight to make comments. And then we'll have a short recess and they take some pictures. And then we'll get to our boring rest of our agenda. So, Mr. Nash, all right.
Well, first off, thank you very much for everyone for being here. Mayor, sorry, let me grab on myself.
Take your time.
Thank you, Mayor, for all your support over the years, and thank you so much for swearing me in tonight. Appreciate it. Also, want a big thank you to Orlando and Mike. I lived in GT for almost 40 years now, and never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that I would be local government. These two guys, they came, they saw something in me. I don't know what it was, but I want to thank you guys for doing that. But I do have to be honest. When you guys first came to me, it was about 4 years or so ago, my first thought was, I could probably get a free recycle can out of this. But here I am, so thank you very much, guys. Second off, to the entire team, from campaigning to inspirational texts from Dan, from everybody, I want to thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you. And finally, last but not least, the front 3 rows there, my biggest support system, my family.
I also want to thank Mayor for serving me in tonight. It's an honor for you to serve me in. It's an honor being up here and to be asked. When I was asked, I didn't hesitate. I talked to my husband, but I didn't hesitate going for it. To be part of the township and the community. I moved here for. So it's great to be sitting up here. It's new and it's exciting. So I want to thank Orlando, Mike, and Jim for our endless texts and encouragement to keep going and campaigning and never giving up. And Orlando, Mike, to show me and Jim what it is really to get out there in the community, meet everybody, and talk to them good or bad. So it was nice. It was fun. And lastly, to my family, my husband, my kids, my mother, and my brothers for helping me, showing the kids, feeding the kids, just being there, and supporting all the kind words from all my family members, and support. So I thank you.
There's a lot that was said that I'm going to be repeating it. Senator Paul Moriarty, thank you very much for swearing in. You swore me in actually 8 years ago. So I thank you very much for doing the honors again. And tonight you had to do it twice, so thank you very much. This is my 3rd term. So I've experienced a lot. When me and my wife, Tara, we decided to move into this township back in 2000. I was from Philly. One of the things, we drove down Sickville Road and I noticed that the ball fields, like in Mullen, didn't have anybody on the field. And I was a little disheartened to see that, because I'm like, you know what, growing up in the city, you don't have to fight to be on the field, but like everybody wants to be on the field. I said, you know what, I hope one day I'm part of something that can help change that. And then I became part of Area Little League, their vice president there, and then I got an opportunity to fill those fields. And one of my mottos in life is get off of the sidelines and into the game. Well, doing that, this is exactly what we do up here. And it's very peaceful, humbling to see friends here tonight to cheer us on, to support us, because it does take a team of friends to help us succeed. We can't do this alone up here. Yeah, we campaigned, Tara, Orlando, myself, Jim. It was a long summer. We were out every day campaigning to help continue the progress in this township. And that's what we're doing tonight, is the start of continuing the progress. Even though it's my 3rd term, but tonight is a start continuing that progress in this township. And I thank everybody. Mayor, thank you for me being part of the team. to our chief of police. What you do in this township is fantastic. To Orlando, being a wonderful confidant of mine, and helped show me the ropes for the last 8 years, and I'm really, really looking forward to the next 4 years. Thank you all. Everybody have a great night. Be safe going home. You have a week break. Thank you.
I want to thank everyone for coming out today. I want to thank Assemblyman-elect Dan Hutchinson. We didn't start off as friends many, many, many years ago, and you saw me earn your ways. So, the first thing he ever said to me when he met me was at the rec center in November of 2005. He said, "You look thinner in person." I really appreciate that. But I appreciate you. I appreciate all the years you spent here. I will miss you on Monday nights. I wish you all the best as you go. Thank you, Mayor David Mayor, for your support and leadership, and for the outstanding work relationship that we have, all of us, and the shared vision of moving our township forward. Thank you. To my colleagues, thank you for your trust that you placed in me. You gave me this wonderful honor of serving as president of council again, and everything we've accomplished over the last year and years, and everything to come begins and ends with your unwavering support. So I thank you for that. Jim, Tara, Michael, when you campaign with each other, folks, you have this bond, and you develop this special bond, and we share many hours and days and weeks and months together, and Jim and Tara, you trusted Michael and me to help you get us to the end. And Michael likes a lot of sports quotes, right, family? And I'll give you one from Flyers head coach Fred Shiro from the Stanley Cup. To win today, we walk together forever. All four of us have a special bond. Thank you for to the residents of Gloucester Township, thank you for your support. Thank you for opening your doors and homes to us. We knocked on door after door, neighborhoods, all through 24 square miles of this township. We listened to you, and you kind of thought that what we were selling and what we were talking to you about was how we can move this township forward. And November 7th, you told us that this is the direction that you want this township to move forward in. Keeping our township clean, keeping us safe, providing the things that make our township a special place to be. And thank you to my entire family. I always tell everybody who wants to run, if your family's not behind you, this does not work. So I want to thank you for all your love and support over the years, and for your grace, encouragement, reassurance, and all you bring up the best. My mother told me on Thanksgiving, I was sitting next to her, just say thank you. Nothing else, but I had to have that. So I want to thank you very much, Bob, and everyone for being here today. We have special guests today. We have Senator-elect Senator Paul Moriarty. Can you give him a hand? In Cayman County. And our mayor, David Armey. Mayor.
Thank you, Council President. Good evening. Let me begin by saying and telling all of you that it took Paul Moriarty much longer to remember that oath than me. I really appreciate Paul being here. Let me first address the council.
I said it more dramatically.
More winning. Let me just direct my comments first to all of you. And first of all, say thank you. Thank you so much for what you do and what you guys are going to do to make this community a great place to live. This is a great place to live, and you're going to play a huge role in that. So thanks for taking time from your families to serve other families. That is very much appreciated. As Orlando mentioned, the great relationships that we have, so very important, because you cannot move a town forward if the governing body and the mayor doesn't get along. We are very fortunate in this community, and I'm fortunate as a mayor to have all of you on the council. Jim and Tara, I was sitting there and I was thinking about the first time I was sworn in as a council person. This is a long time ago in 2002. But I remember that day, and you're going to remember this day, and you're going to look back one day and look at all the accomplishments that you have made as a member of the council. Council President, thank you for your continued leadership. Congratulations on another term, and Michael is another term as Vice President. So congratulations to all of you. I also want to say thank you to Dan. He's moving on to the state legislature, and he's going to do a terrific job. I am shocked that he actually found a tie to wear today. So I guess when you get elected to the state legislature, you wear ties. So congratulations on that, Dan. But we will miss you here, but you're not going to be very far. But I know you'll do a great job in representing us. And just as Senator-elect Moriarty does, we have a great partnership with Paul. He always helps our town out, represents Gloucester Township very well in Trenton, in the state assembly, now in the state senate. And a great partnership that we have with our county commissioners, and County Commissioner Kane is here. It takes that partnership to make a difference. And I thank them for that, Chief and Tom and Nancy and everybody who has anything to do with running this community. I am very fortunate because I get to go around this town and meet so many good people, just people that want to make a difference, people that they just want a good home and a nice place to live. And I think I know we have that. Now there is more work to do. And with the team behind me, we're going to get a lot done. And you know, this town has so much potential. It's going to continue to have potential. So I wish everyone a happy and healthy new year. Again, congratulations to our council and keep up the great work. Thank you, everybody.
We're going to take a 5-minute recess.
Where you going now? Okay. I knew I was going to get checked out. It's not good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You did so good.
First few words. Thank you. Thank you.
So we can get a picture with everybody. Congratulations. And you always remember the first time you look down and go.
Congratulations again.
It is. You got to stand in the chair.
Let me see. Adrian and now. Yes. You gotta be down. Adrian.
I get their names mixed up.
Congratulations.
It's exciting.
But they're sour.
Are they sour?
Yeah, they're sour. Oh, yeah, he's like, we're not sour in his eyes are watering. Just thinking about eating it. I don't even have to eat I said, that's all you oh my God.
Can I just finish it? That's where it was. It was my comic.
I know who's talking.
Johnny's so weirded out. Just started singing to him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Got the silver going on with the silver. I was from Gloucester Township.
What a silver lining on her top.
Uh-huh. Kristen said the motion detector was going to go silver.
Yeah, that chick is good. No one did them. The cat one.
We're gonna go to Paula's.
That's the one.
Restaurant.
It's the cola.
Mom, what did you eat?
Before you left. We had chicken. You want to go to Cola?
I don't care.
We'll head it. We're gonna head
Who's all going?
No, go put your coat on that. Go put your coat on that.
Mom, you wanna get a picture too? You wanna get a picture?
Huh?
Want a picture?
Stand aside.
You guys sing Apples American? You do it after a couple of years and sing. You don't sing like you sing.
I'm such a legend.
Mom. Hey, picture.
I'll get some next election.
You want to get one with them, you?
No, we already have one. I get one every day.
Put it on the website.
NJP supports Gloucester Township. Probably lose business.
We ate already. We ate on the way over. Did you say? Sound like her. Come on, you should have got in the picture.
I'll take some next election.
You guys come in so quiet now.
Come on.
Listen.
I saw them.
Just get the inside information.
Yeah, you got some kind of info.
John.
Come up with me and Jimmy. Come on.
Showbiz.
He's so full of shit. He's dying for someone to ask him.
Just waiting. That's why he wears blue tank shoes.
That's water. That's water.
Okay, hold it. I did.
Here he goes. God bless you. I did.
Mom. It's just my name. We have some yeah, it's just I have a fuller one. One more fuller here. One more fuller.
No, we're good. We're good. I think it's so funny that the mayor's name. I thought that was like a thing that they say. I think it was just, I thought it was just a way to talk to him. I get it now, but at first I was like, oh, maybe you say that, like governor, like some kind of southern thing, or British thing. Wow. I didn't think so. I thought, I thought maybe that's like slang.
Then it is celebrated.
I don't know. Didn't it sound that way? And then I thought Jim was freaking, I thought he was stumbling on his words, like stumbling, like he was having an anxiety attack. Like, and I thought he was stuck with mayor. And I was like, well,
If I would have been, when you started it, and then you say your name, I would have said what you said.
what? Give me a minute.
When you read the beginning, you're gonna get your name. Like when you said something, and repeat your name, I would have said repeat your name.
Oh my God.
You had to get over it.
They probably read it before. See ya. All right, ready? Bye, Jimba.
See you guys. See you, buddy.
Oh, I work.
Yeah, but I'm not sitting here.
Now?
I don't know. I mean, you can't be wrong. Tom.
It was nice seeing you.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna go.
See you, nice seeing you. Good seeing you, brother. Go Eagles. Go Eagles.
Sorry. The riffraff.
Mr. Hutchison?
Present.
Mr. Mercado?
Present.
Mr. Kenyon?
Here.
Mr. Nash?
Here.
Mrs. Walters? Here. Mrs. Winners? Here. Memo from Mayor David Mayer for 2024 professional service appointments. Municipal architect J.F. McKernan Architects. Energy consultant Blue Sky Power. Engineer of Streets, Remington and Burnick Engineers. Municipal Labor Council, Archer Law. Municipal Bond Council, Parker McKay. Municipal Auditor, Bowman and Company LLP. Engineer of Storm Drainage, Consulting Engineer Service. Redevelopment Planner Architect, T&M Associates. Municipal Public Defender, Glenn J. Leary Esquire. Municipal Court Chief Prosecutor, Municipal Prosecutor, Wade Long Wood and Long LLC. Special Counsel, Special Litigation, Archer Law. Municipal Land Use Attorney, Archer Law. Economic Development Consultant, Triad Associates. Media Consultant, Blue Wire Media. Engineer of Sidewalks, Land Dimensions. Engineer of Recreation, Pettit Associates LLC. Financial Advisor, Acacia Financial Group. Redevelopment Engineer, Pettit Associates LLC. Grants, CDBG Consultant, Triad Associates. Substance Abuse Advocate, Genesis. Special Project Engineer, Sickles and Associates. Tax Appeal Consultant, Professional Property Appraisers, Inc. Environmental Engineer, CME Associates. Landscape Architect, CME Associates. Special Tax Appeal Counsel, DeFrancesco, Bateman, Kunzman, Davis, Laird, Flom, PC, Damon, Tyner, LLC. Reverse Tax Appeal Counsel, Blau, Planner, Remington and Burnick. Special Counsel for Redevelopment Areas, Bureau Harrison and Nelson, LLC. Sewer Consulting Engineer, Benoni. Sewer Conflict Engineer, Bach Associates, PC. Sewer Solicitor, Wade Long, Wood and Long, LLC. Sewer Special Technical Engineer Consultant, Rick Engineering, LLC. Chief Harkins, list of police chaplains, volunteers, crossing guards, and special class 1 and class 2 officers for 2024. Class 1 officers, MDS Ahmed, Stephanie Calderon, Michael DiCamillo, William Franz, Michael Gilbert, Derek Hagan, Ryan Hahn, David Honey, Christopher Will, Tyler Kemery, Warren Lewis, Matthew Ward, David Maloney, Robert Nicholson, Zanat Noor, Kevin Ober, Nathan Alano, William Perna, Mark M. Flanagan, Tyler Schrader, Michael Simone. Class 2, Joseph Andricola, Edward Bryant, Charles Doherty Jr., James Doherty, Jason Gittens, Chris Jones, Michael Elroy, Jose Melendez. Additionally, it is requested the following individuals be appointed as crossing guards for the year of 2024. James Ferrigno, Cristobal Rodriguez, Robin Spina, Regina Rolera. I'm requesting that the below listed police chaplains and volunteers be reappointed for their positions for 2024. Chaplains, Mike Mannion, Renee Canellas, Richard Reed, Michael Williams, Kenneth Carpinelli, Pete Shoemaker, Joseph Daniel, Jeremy Robinson, William Hamble. Volunteers, Frederick Frank, Susan Mansabrota, Dennis Steele, Robert Engel, Michelle Beck, Robin Spina, Deloria Walker, Kevin Davis, Joanna Sorensen, Rosetta Linton, Karen Maratea, Salvatore Altamar, Ian Beck, Linda Flanner, Joshua Lafferty, Louis Leone, Gary Triplo. Resolution number 1, resolution establishing order of business for the Township of Gloucester.
May I have a motion?
Second.
On the question, roll call please.
Ms. Graves?
Yes.
Mr. Hutchison?
Yes.
Mr. Mercado?
Yes.
Mr. Mignon?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mrs. Winters?
Yes.
Resolution of the Township Council of the Township of Gloucester, County of Camden, New Jersey, establishing rules of order and conduct for all Township Council regular work sessions and special meetings of the Township Council.
May I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
I'll second it.
On the question, roll call please.
Ms. Graves?
Yes.
Mr. Hutchison?
Yes.
Mr. Mercado?
Yes.
Mr. Mignon?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mrs. Winters?
Yes.
Resolution number 3, resolution designating the date, time, and place of council meetings for 2024 and authorizing and fixing charges on notice of meetings as required by the Open Public Meetings Act.
May I have a motion please? Second.
Second.
On the question, roll call please.
Mr. Hutchison?
Yes.
Ms. Graves?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mrs. Winters?
Yes.
Mr. Mignon?
Yes.
Mr. Mercado?
Yes.
Resolution 4, resolution authorizing the designation of newspapers to receive all notice of meetings as required under the Open Public Meetings Act.
May I have a motion please?
So moved. Second.
On the question, roll call please.
Mr. Hutchison?
Yes.
Ms. Graves?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mrs. Winters?
Yes.
Mr. Mignon?
Yes.
Mr. Mercado?
Yes.
Resolution 5, resolution establishing legal depositories for the Township of Gloucester.
May I have a motion?
Make a motion. I'll second it.
On the question, roll call.
Mr. Hutchison?
Yes.
Ms. Graves?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mrs. Winters?
Yes.
Mr. Mignon?
Yes.
Mr. Mercado?
Yes.
Resolution number 6, resolution designating signatories to general accounts for the Township of Gloucester.
May I have a motion?
I'll make that motion. I'll second that.
On the question, roll call please.
Mr. Hutchison?
Yes.
Ms. Graves?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mrs. Winters?
Yes.
Mr. Mignon?
Yes.
Mr. Mercado?
Yes.
Resolution 7, resolution of the Township Council of the Township of Gloucester adopting a cash management plan.
May I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
On the question, roll call please.
Mr. Hutchison?
Yes.
Ms. Graves?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mrs. Winters?
Yes.
Mr. Mignon?
Yes.
Mr. Mercado?
Yes.
Resolution 8, resolution for policies and procedures of the Office of the Tax Collector for the year 2024.
May I have a motion?
I'll make the motion. I'll second.
On the question, roll call please.
Mr. Hutchison?
Yes.
Ms. Grace?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mrs. Winters?
Yes.
Mr. Vignon?
Yes.
Mr. Mercado?
Yes.
Resolution 9, resolution appointing Gloucester Township Public Defender.
Glenn Leary for 1 year, January 3rd, 2024 to December 31st, 2024. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
On the question, roll call please.
Mr. Hutchison?
Yes.
Ms. Grace?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mrs. Winters?
Yes.
Mr. Vignon?
Yes.
Mr. Mercado?
Yes.
Resolution number 10, resolution of consent.
This is approving the consent of the mayor's appointments. I entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second.
On the question, roll call please.
Mr. Hutchison?
Yes.
Ms. Grace?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mrs. Winters?
Yes.
Mr. Vignon?
Yes.
Mr. Mercado?
Yes.
Resolution 11, resolution appointing the Gloucester Township Public Agency Compliance Officer.
This is appointing Thomas Cardis. May I have a motion please.
I'll second
On the question, roll call please.
Mr. Hutchison?
Yes.
Ms. Grace?
it. Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mrs. Winters?
Yes.
Mr. Vignon?
Yes.
Mr. Mercado?
Yes.
Resolution number 12, resolution appointing the Township Auditor.
Rob Mahila of Bowman and Company. May I have a motion please.
Make the motion. I'll second.
On the question, roll call please.
Mr. Hutchison?
Yes.
Ms. Grace?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mrs. Winters?
Yes.
Mr. Vignon?
Yes.
Mr. Mercado?
Yes.
Resolution 13, resolution appointing council liaison to the Blackwood Lake Advisory Committee.
Appointing Councilwoman Michelle Winters. May I have a motion please.
I'll make that motion.
Second?
On the question, roll call please.
Mr. Hutchison?
Yes.
Ms. Grace?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mrs. Winters?
Yes.
Mr. Vignon?
Yes.
Mr. Mercado?
Yes.
Resolution 14, resolution appointing council liaison to the Gloucester Township Historic and Scenic Preservation Committee.
James Nash. May I have a motion.
I'll make that motion and I'll second.
On the question. You can bring your telescope over here. On the question, roll call please.
Mr. Hutchison?
Yes.
Ms. Grace?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mrs. Winters?
Yes.
Mr. Vignon?
Yes.
Mr. Mercado?
Yes.
Resolution 15, resolution appointing council liaison to the Gloucester Township Housing Authority.
Carolyn Grace. May I have a motion please.
I'll make that motion.
Second?
On the question, roll call please.
Mr. Hutchison?
Yes.
Ms. Grace?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mrs. Winters?
Yes.
Mr. Vignon?
Yes.
Mr. Mercado?
Yes.
Resolution 16, resolution appointing council liaison and members to Gloucester Township Advisory Committee for Recreation and Parks.
Appointing Vice President Mike Mignot. May I have a motion?
I'll make the motion. I'll second that.
On the question, roll call please.
Mr. Hutchison?
Yes.
Ms. Grace?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mrs. Winters?
Yes.
Mr. Vignon?
Yes.
Mr. Mercado?
Yes.
Resolution 17, resolution appointing member council liaison to the Gloucester Township Veterans Organizations.
Appointing Tara Walters to this.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second?
On the question, roll call please.
Mr. Hutchison?
Yes.
Ms. Grace?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mrs. Winters?
Yes.
Mr. Vignon?
Yes.
Mr. Mercado?
Yes.
Resolution appointing members to the Gloucester Township Multiple Dwelling Commission.
Mayor David R. Mayor and Thomas Carlos. May I have a motion?
So moved. Second?
On the question, roll call please.
Mr. Hutchison?
Yes.
Ms. Grace?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mrs. Winters?
Yes.
Mr. Vignon?
Yes.
Mr. Mercado?
Yes. We now have the public portion. Anyone wishing to speak, please raise your hand. Seeing none, we'll close the public portion. Calling the council, Ms. Grace, would you like to say anything?
I want to go first. Okay. I just want to say congratulations again to all of my council colleagues. We ran a wonderful race, and I'm sure there's going to be much success going forward with all of your hard work and everything that you do. Let's see here. Just want to thank everyone else for coming out, and Happy New Year to everyone. And let's get down to business.
Thank you. Councilwoman.
I just want to congratulate the winners. Welcome, Jim, to the team. Thank everyone for coming out. It's always nice to have these kind of positive events. So it'll, be the kickoff to 2024.
Assemblyman-elect and councilperson.
So I go way back in the competitive sports arena here, and I'd like to note, Jimmy, that I took you down in cornhole. I got proof there. Please stand up and take a bow. My partner over there.
One time.
I think we took you down too, Council President, right?
One time.
Okay. You guys have a great team. I watched your social media posts as you went from the beginning to the end of the campaign. And
Now that you're on social.
oh yeah, now that I'm on social media.
MySpace?
But it was really impressive. It was really impressive. They were the best team that I have seen run for office in Gloucester Township. I was so impressed, and I couldn't help but recognize what you spoke of earlier, Jim, which is the leadership of Jim and Orlando. Mike. And you guys did a great job. You really did. So congratulations.
We've already spoken, but you want to speak again, Mr. Nash?
No, again, just a quick thank you again to everybody. You know, and this whole team up here, you guys have been so welcoming, so thank you very much. And I really look forward to working with you over the next few years.
She passed. This Walter, thank you. Mr. Redondo?
You know, I'd be remiss, my daughter did remind me that, did you want to thank your family? And, the truth is.
They left.
I know, they're going, they went out to eat, yeah, I'll see them later. The truth is, you know, obviously, you all said that we can't do this without their support, obviously. And the thing is, 4 years ago, myself and another person up on the side, got a little emotional, came time talking about our families. And I wanted to make sure that I didn't get emotional with that. This is a happy time. But the one thing is, in the last 2 times that I was up here and speaking in this event, my father was able to be in the audience. And right now, my father is battling pulmonary fibrosis, and he wasn't able to make it. So when I talked to him today, I said, look, if you can't make it, that's okay. And I can tell he was getting emotional. I said, congrats, and I'll talk to you soon. And that's been in my head, and I wanted to just make sure that I kept it positive and I didn't get emotional, but I could not do this without the support of my wife, Tara, my son, Luke, and my daughter, Isabella. They're not watching this, they won't hear this, but I feel better than I said. So,
You got it on record.
yeah, thank you all. Everybody be safe and have a great week and a happy, healthy new year. Thank you.
You did say something.
I said this to my wife, and she corrected my English. She's a reading specialist, and she corrected it as Tara and I, not me and Tara.
I wasn't gonna say. Thank you for coming out this evening. I entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Is there a second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Have a great evening, everyone.
Jim, how you been?
Yeah, really good idea. You just look great.